Good evening, everyone. Welcome in to Summersville Arena. And if you've already been here, welcome back. We're about to get our final game of the evening started between the Greater Beckley Christian School Crusaders and the Grace Christian School Soldiers. So we got a couple star-studded lineups here ready for this evening. Grace Christian, definitely not as big of a lineup as the Crusaders have. Crusaders, I believe, have the biggest lineup across this whole tournament, across every team in the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament. So it's going to be a good one here this evening. We got a few seniors also from both of these teams, so that's exciting. We haven't seen a ton of that from the other teams that have played here this evening. So it's going to be a good game. We're going to get started here in 2 minutes and 13 seconds exactly. So we got a good game coming up. Excited to see how everything goes. We'll have the starting lineups. We'll have the prayer before we start, and we'll get this thing ready to roll. 2 minutes until tip-off between the Crusaders of Greater Beckley and the Soldiers of Grace Christian School. We'll see you here in just a minute from Summersville Arena.
Good evening. Welcome to Summersville, West Virginia for the 2026 WVCAT Varsity Basketball Tournament. This is the second of our semifinal matchups in the fourth division, featuring the Soldiers of Grace Christian School and the Crusaders of Greater Beckley Christian School. Before we begin this final game of the evening, I'd like to ask everyone if you please rise while I word of prayer. Then we'll meet the starters for both teams. Let's pray. Dear Father, I thank you for allowing us to be here tonight. I thank you for this tournament, the great spirit of competition that we've had all weekend so far. Lord, we ask for your hand of blessing and protection on this contest. Please be with our athletes, keep them safe, free from injury. Bless as fans and spectators to exhibit good sportsmanship in all that we do. May we give you all the honor, glory, and praise. In your name we pray. Amen. Now to meet the starting lineups, first for the Houston team on the scoreboard, the Soldiers of Grace Christian School.
Alrighty, starting lineups have been announced. We are ready to roll here from Summersville Arena here at the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament. This is the second semifinal matchup of the evening, and it's going to be the final game of the evening here. Let's get this thing underway. We had a great one just this past game between the Patriots and the Falcons. The Falcons of Summit Christian and the Patriots of Calvary Baptist. So it's going to be a good one here in this one. Men's basketball on New River Network. We're underway. Grace Christian will start it out early. Early ball movement here. Man-to-man D played by Greater Beckley. Into the paint. Pump fake from Jurich. And up and under and good. 2 early points here for the Soldiers. And Greater Beckley gets all the way into the paint and they turn it over. Census had it over there on the top. Now it's going to be over on the left wing. It looks like Ray tried to get himself a move inside, but he turned it over and an inerrant move there by Greater Beckley. It looks like Gordon and Spencer just didn't see each other there in the same spot. So Census takes it. Corner. Three-pointer is well short by Anderson, but they corral the rebound. It's missed again there by Anderson. Coast to coast here is Greater Beckley. Three-pointer is up, and it's going to be short by Eli Gunner. This Grace team definitely trying to speed up the defense for Greater Beckley and try to get themselves some lanes to penetrate in just like they did right there. Mid-range opportunity was there, but choosing not to take it. It's the Census. So Census behind the back somehow doesn't turn it over. Nice moves there. It'll come out to Bailey. Bailey penetrates all the way into the paint. Nearly turned it over, but he holds on. So Census three-pointer, no good. Coast to coast here, Spencer. And he got it over to his teammate Gordon in the corner, but missed it. Rebound by Grace. Anderson. Out to Jurich. Jurich takes it, top of the key, between his legs. Trying to get himself some space and penetrate this defense. Three-pointer is a little bit short there from Bailey. Spencer. And it's going to be short again. Good rebound, though, by Greater Beckley's Jabari Spencer. And he's going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. And that foul, the very first foul of the game, is going to be against Ace Anderson, number 24 in dark blue. First free throw is up, and he sinks it. Nothing but net for Jabari Spencer. He's going to be the first one on the scoreboard here for the Crusaders. And he ties it up at 2 apiece. A little bit of full court pressure here. Soft man-to-man press. See if they can get themselves a little bit of a trap as Bailey takes it down the court. Garrett Bailey still with it. It's going to be top of the key here. Grace taking as much time as they can. And he gets a screen, does Bailey. Bailey under a little bit of pressure. Got it over to Anderson. Jurich Jurek between his legs. And that's why. Oh, he got the space but wasn't able to finish. Jabari Spitzer had it there for a second to get it down the court but wasn't able to. Three-pointer is up and drilled by Isaiah Gordon. And Gordon will give Greater Beckley their first lead of the game. And a little bit out of control there. It's the census, and it's going to lead to 2 points and an and one for Javante Spencer. Javante Spencer, a great move down there, low in the paint and able to get himself pretty much seamless, easy look. If I was Grace there, probably wasn't the best idea to foul, since he already had the layup pretty much anyway, but nonetheless, it'll be a one more point added on to the deficit, and Grace is going to go straight into the paint, and a good reason for it, as Alexa Jurek is able to finish for his first deuce of the game. And down below in the paint, and he missed the layup a little bit short is Remy. Three-pointer is drilled. That's by Eli Gunner. Gunner gets his first 3 points of the evening. It's the census. He wants to go all the way. He does. And an easy layup. Way too easy if you would ask Coach. If you had asked Coach Arvin. Arvin definitely is not going to be too pleased about that. And we're going to have an over-the-back call on number 10 of Greater Beckley. That's Eli Gunner. It's his first personal. Grace ball. It's going to be Ray with the ball here. Up at the top of the key. Greater Beckley with pressure all the way out to the half-court line. If you're able to get pressure there most of the time, you're going to be able to get stops. Let's see if that holds true this time or if Grace can get themselves a score. A lot of dribbling here. Tries to give himself a step-back look and a nice feed inside there from Ray, but it's turned over. Spitzer got it into the lane to Gordon, and Gordon gets himself a quick deuce. Bailey, top of the key. Now Ray with the ball. Ray wants to take his defender. He does. He thought about a three-pointer there for a second, and Bailey wanted a whistle. He's not going to get it. Oh, what a pass there from Spencer to Spencer. The layup is good. The one who made the layup is Jabari Spencer off of Javante Spencer. Can't ask for much better ball movement than that. We're going to stay here on the New River Network, but it's an early 15-6 lead off of several transition buckets here from the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders. Glad you're with us. Happy that you joined us here with Matthew Thomas on the the New River Network. It's a good game so far to start out with, as Greater Beckley is facing Grace Christian. Right now, Grace Christian struggling a little bit to slow the ball down, as Greater Beckley has been able to speed them up a lot and force multiple turnovers, resulting in the 15-6 early lead. Grace is going to have the ball here on the baseline. It'll be Lawson on the baseline taking it out for Grace. And he lobs it up to his man, Census. Oh, Ray thought about a three-pointer there for a second. Instead, Census tries to drive. Ray thought about it for a second. Jurek. Over to Ray. Back to Jurek. Jurek fade away, and it was not even close. Fortunately enough, an offensive rebound Different shot. Oh, and nearly tipped in there by Jurek. And he gets the ball back. Three-pointer. Too many shot opportunities for Grace, and they take advantage. Asher Sissinis. A beautiful stroke from outside the arc to draw his team within within 6. I can't do math. That's why I'm a commentator. Spencer over to Spencer. Clean sideline drive, and we're going to get a bump. That's going to go against Grace Christians. Let's see, that was Ace Anderson. That's going to be his first personal foul. And at the line for Greater Beckley, it's going to be Gunner, and he sinks the first. So far, Isaiah Gordon, the leading scorer right now for this Greater Beckley Crusaders team. Second free throw's up, and he sinks it. We got substitution into the game for the Crusaders. They're going to bring in Colton Murphy, the junior. Lawson on the sidelines, the baseline. He is able to get it in, and he'll take it up the court himself. We get over to Sinis. Jurek, oh my goodness, what a pass there from Bryce Ray. Oh my goodness, that didn't even look like it had a chance to be able to get into the paint, and he fit it in between the eye of a needle. 6-point game. Greater Beckley's going to take the last shot of the first quarter. Javante Spencer swings it over. And it's going to be the leading scorer, Isaiah Gordon, who takes the final shot and drills it. He's got 7. He believes he got a body foul. Nonetheless, still able to put the 2 points in. 19-11 is the score at the end of one from Summersville Arena. We'll be right back here in just a minute from the New River Network. This is Matthew Thomas. We'll be right back.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
We are back here at Summersville Arena. Second quarter ready to get underway. A late bucket from Isaiah Gordon of Greater Beckley Christian was able to get his team up by 8 points. And that is so far up to this point the largest lead of the game for this Crusaders team. On the sideline is going to be Jabari Spencer. He's going to get it to Colton Murphy. Over to Garlow. Trying to get themselves some space inside is Greater Beckley. So some more ball movement. Not as much dribbling as you can see. That is the first dribble they've taken on this side of the court except for when they took the ball in. Good save there by Murphy. They try to get it into the paint. Good move there. Murphy swings it over. Javante Spencer's going to be the man handling it. They move back to a 2-3 defense, does Grace. They were in a man-to-man to start out in the first half. Three-pointer is a little bit too strong there from Javante Spencer. And they take it coast to coast as Grace. And it's going to be Bryce Ray getting himself on the board. We've said his name a lot, but this is his first time on the board this evening. 6-point game. Straight take, and somehow was able to tip it from behind with Sasinis. There for a second, I thought for sure Jabari Spencer had himself a wide open layup, but he did that little tip from behind where he was able to get it to go out of bounds. Nonetheless, still Greater Beckley ball. Nice tip back there. Oh, Isaiah Gordon was able to get over to his teammate, and the man who missed the bucket, Gunner, nearly was able to get himself a steal, and it's going to stay with Grace Christian on the baseline. Sasinis will take it out. Ray with the ball. If your name's Ray, you're good at shooting. You got to be. He's got to be. It's a great last name to be a good shooter. Ray Allen, other guys like that, first name that comes to my head. That foul's going to be on Will Conley. It's going to be his first personal foul. Team's first here in the second quarter. Gunner. Take it down the court, trying to get his team some space. Gordon stuck on the wing. Wanted a foul. Gunner in the middle, mid-range. Beautiful control there from Isaiah Gordon. And he's got a game-leading 9 points to start out and nearly turned over. But it's tipped and it's going to stay with Grace. Made to take it out on the baseline here. It's Aiden Lawson. He did. He hit it. Lawson. Sometimes it's fun to react with the players. You got to. Ray thought about it a little bit too long and turned it over. Gordon, no look pass. Oh my goodness, right where it needed to be. Spencer. Gordon, three-pointer. It's good. Oh my goodness. Beautiful three-pointer there from Eli Gunner. I'm going to take the T out of his name and put an N in there. We're going to call him Gunner. He can't miss from deep. Great job there somehow from Lawson, able to keep it alive. Sasinis, beautiful opposite side layup there from Jurek, able to get it to go. He's a lefty, so tough shot there with his right hand. Driving baseline is Gordon. Gordon wanted the shot. He's not going to get it. Murphy, top of the key. Still in the 2-3 defense is Grace Christian. Three-pointer is Gordon. Oh, everything but the bottom. It's going to be Crowd, and the rebound will be from Will Conley. Not on the scoreboard yet, but he's been making an impact down low for Grace Christian. Man-to-man still is Greater Beckley. Good defense there from Gunner. He wants a steal. Ray outside. Will just a little bit strong there on the three-pointer. Javante Spencer goes all the way. Misses, but steals it away. And it's good. Great job there from Javante Spencer. Able to get himself a free deuce on the floater. Javante Spencer's going to D up Sasinis. Sasinis there. Over to Conley in the corner. This will be Jurek all by himself, the big man. And he takes advantage of the mismatch. He's got 8 on the evening. Top. Nice drive there by Gunner. He could do more than just shoot because he's got double digits already on the scoreboard with 10 with 3:41 to go. Sasinis a little bit out of control. He got held. Dang, that was a little bit of a bailout there from Greater Beckley's number 5, Javante Spencer, as he picks up his first personal foul. Lawson. Sasinis, the man to control it. Grace trying to slow down this. How in the world? That is the second time that Grace Christian has fit in a pass through the eye of a needle to Jurek. What in the world was that pass from Sasinik to Jurek? You've got to be kidding me. That's 10 points already for Jurek. And he's going to go to the line for one more. I mean, I can't say enough about Sasinis on that assist. Strong off left. Jabari Spencer wants to go coast to coast. Gunner, three-pointer. He got fouled and the ball goes over the rim, but he's going to go to the line for 3 free throws. Good sportsmanship there by Jurek, knowing that he committed the foul, got a little bit too low. It's going to be Jurek's first personal foul. 2 team fouls for each team in the second quarter with 3:17 to go. 9-point lead. Now 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Gunner's got he's got 10 points, or excuse me, 11 points right now. That will absolutely increase as he drains another one. Their leading score up to this point in the game. You could tell by the way Gunner shoots this ball. I mean, it is just pure. Even though he missed it right there, that was straight on line, just a tad short. He'll stay at 12, though, for now. Sasinis over to Ray. Sasinis wants to penetrate, and he will. He goes all the way into the paint, gets past 3 defenders. It's going to be a three-pointer, and it is drilled by Garrett Bailey. His first 3's on the board. Grace Christian back within single digits. Gunner, he's on fire. He wants to take it into the lane. Three-pointer from Spencer. Too strong. Gordon, spin move. No, too short. Jurek, he's got it and was able to get the rebound. He'll get it to Sasinis for the time being. 8-point game here for Grace Christian. You have got to be kidding me. Sasinis is on a roll with these assists early in this ball game. That'll give 12 points to Jurek early, and half of them have come off of absolute dimes from Sasinik. Beautiful ball movement to the wing. Blocked. Beautiful block there coming from Bailey. Greater Beckley with the ball. Jabari Spencer with it in his hand. Pass over to Gordon. Gunner fouled from behind, and that foul's going to be on Ray. Ray thought he was going to be able to get away with it there for a split second, but he's going to get his first personal foul. And once again, Gunner's going to go to the line this time for 2 free throws as opposed to 3 as he did last time. This man can get a shot from anywhere on the court. And if you're a youngster watching this game, if you want to make yourself the most deadly basketball player and get yourself as many minutes as possible, do one of 2 things, or both. Preferably, if you never want to leave the court, do both. Be a 3-level scorer or be a lockdown defender where nobody could shoot over top of you. And Gunner is definitely a 3-level scorer. He can shoot the mid-range, he can get to the paint, or he can fire the 3-ball. There's nothing that can stop the man. Sasinis over to Ray. Slow ball movement here by Grace. They're within single digits, though. Ray thought about the 3-ball. Takes his time. Swings it out. He wanted Sasinis, but Gunner said, not today, folks. 1:27 left to go here in the second quarter. Speedy movement here. And a flop there, according to the official. Oh, my goodness. Bailey missed the easy layup. And that's going to lead to 2 easy points for Jabari Spencer on the other end. That was a huge, huge swing. 4-point swing right there. And he did get whacked that time. It's Garrett Bailey. And they are going to say he was shooting, so that's going to be 2 free throws That foul's going to go against Isaiah Gordon. That's his first personal foul. Bailey well off on that first free throw. Missed it to the left. See if Garrett Bailey could sink this one and put it within single digits. Nope, he's short. Javonte Spencer out to Gunner. He don't miss. Gunner, you have got to be kidding me. Already 17 points, and it's only in the first half. Grace needs to be careful. You want to get yourself a bucket here, but you also don't want the ball to go back the other way and go down by more than 13 at half. Sasinis tries to drive baseline. He does, and he scores. Sasinis keeping it in it, keeping him in the game. He's got 7. Gordon, he holds the ball, puts up the 1 on his finger, signaling for the last shot of this first half. 17 seconds to go. And it's going to be an extended 2-3. They'll move back. Calling out the plays is Gunner. Already with 17. He's got the hot hand, but he gives it over to Javonte Spencer, and he is a little bit short on the three-pointer. So great job by Grace Christian, able to get themselves within 11, and we're going to go into halftime. 10 minutes are in halftime. We'll be right back here on New River Network with the first half recap and also predictions for the second half. So don't go anywhere. This is Matthew Thomas here on the New River Network.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
Alrighty, we're back here with the halftime recap. 8:10 left to go here before the start of the second half. So far, Grace Christian down to Greater Beckley, 37-26. But it's mainly because of a few transition layups that Greater Beckley has been able to get out on and a few missed opportunities for Grace Christian. So this game could flip in a heartbeat. They definitely want to come out, does Grace Christian, for the Soldiers if they want to get themselves a start early on. So currently leading scorers for the teams is Alexa Jurek. He's got himself 12 points to start out this first half. Asher Sasinis has 7. Garrett Bailey's got 3. And Bryce Ray, he's got himself a deuce. And obviously for Greater Beckley Christian, you already know, if you watched any of the first half, you already know who's leading in scoring. It's Eli Gunner with 17 points early on, absolutely lethal from the three-point line, but can also get to the mid-range. Wherever spot he's at on the court, it doesn't matter. He's going to drill it. But he's got 17 early ones. Isaiah Gordon, he's got himself 9 points. Javonte Spencer with 5. and his brother Jabari Spencer with 6. So those are your first half stats on the New River Network here. And for the second half, recap-wise and predictions, more than likely we're going to see a lot faster movement here from Grace. Grace was a little bit slower, and whenever they were slow and weren't penetrating the paint as much, it was causing open breaks and wide open layups for Greater Beckley Christian. That's the last thing that they want. Also for Grace, whenever they get inside the paint, especially with Jurek, they've been able to get some really, really, really nice looks from Cicinas passes. So they need to continue to utilize that, use his assists, and feed the ball into the paint. He's been threading the eye of the needle, and he's been getting those open looks, and that's exactly what he needs. As for the Greater Beckley Crusader side of things, continue to feed Eli Gunner. It's not Gunter, it's Gunner. The man doesn't miss. It doesn't matter if he's getting to the hole, if it's a mid-range pull-up, a fadeaway three-pointer, a shot from half court, heck, even a moon ball. It does not matter with this man. He makes it. His stroke is absolutely perfect. He follows through. He's got a great look on his shot. You can't go wrong with it. So feed the ball to him in the second half. Let him continue to cook. If he struggles a little bit from shooting, which I do not see happening, second opportunity, feed Javante and or Jabari Spencer. The brothers have been working fantastic together. One of them's got 6, one of them's got 5, and they're going to continue to do that in the second half as well. And Isaiah Gordon as well has also been a great contributor, able to get to the hole. He's a physical guy. He doesn't shoot as many threes, but he's able to get to the hole, get himself some open layups, might even potentially get to the free throw line as well here in the second half. So we will see how it goes. If there's any other major contributors, definitely Will Brunty as well from Greater Beckley. He's not on the scoreboard yet, but he's been cleaning up on rebounds for them. And also Will Conley as well for Grace Christian. So we'll see how it goes with the rest of this second half. We've got 4:30 to go until the second half begins. I will be right back here on the New River Network. This is Matthew Thomas. We'll see you here in just a few minutes.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
All right, started the second half here. It looks like Grace is going to have the ball. Yes, they will. Here on the sidelines. Sisinnis is going to be the one to take the ball out. Let's get the second half up and rolling here at Summersville Arena. 37-26 is the score. It's going to be Garrett Bailey with the ball. He didn't handle the ball as much in the first half. He starts it out with here now. Ray wanted the mid-range. He takes it, but Gunner says, not today. He says, give it back to me. Grabs his own rebound, and Ray picks up his 4th point of the game. Single-digit game. Jabari Spencer over to Gunner. His brother drives it. Baseline. Gunner. Three-pointer. Short. Rare miss there, but it is cleaned up by number 3, Keelan Remy, for his first 2 of the game. Full court pressure here from the Crusaders, trying to force a turnover. Sisinnis with the ball, top of the key. He's got a wide open paint lane if he would like to drive it. Let's see if that's what Garrett Bailey would like to do. He chooses the right third of the court. Ray. He wants it bad. Bailey. A little bit of spin move. Ray, three-pointer. Short. Bryce Ray. That's going to be 7 on the evening for him. Jabari Spencer had it over. Gunner wants a little bit of space. And wanted a whistle. They're not going to get it. Bailey comes down the court. Trying to hand off to Ray. Nice pass there from Ray. Reverse layup. I believe Ace Anderson made that a little bit too tough on himself. Gunner. What a pass there from Gunner. He got it down to Jabari Spencer for his 8th point of the game. Oh, man, what a good no-look pass. That was pretty. There's nothing Gunner can't do on a basketball court. Sisinnis up and under. Oh, everything but the bottom. And nice finish there by Jurek, able to grab his own miss. And he's got 14 on the night. Gunner over to Gordon. Little floater. He got it. That's going to be 11 on the evening for Isaiah Gordon. Sisinnis filling the forecourt pressure. Gunner all over him. He wants to drive it. Ball underneath of his legs. He's doing his best to try to get free. Mid-range shot. Up and good from Ray. Ray's getting himself more involved here in the second half already. With 9 points, but we got an and 1. Nice take there from Jabari. Jabari Spencer able to get himself a really, really nice bucket there. And that'll put him in double figures with 10 points. And it looks like we're going to have a 30-second timeout, so we're going to stay with you here in just a second. Just here in just a second, Jabari Spencer is going to be the man to shoot the free throw. But as you can see, early first half emphasis on taking the ball into the paint for this Crusaders team. They did a lot in the first half, and they're doing it even more to start out this second half. Nice job by Grace Christian, able to get Bryce Ray involved. Or to be honest with you, he seems like he's involving himself more. He says, give me the ball. Let me see if I can get myself involved and take over a little bit more to start out this game. Jabari Spencer is going to be the man here at the foul line. He's going to take one shot to give himself 11 points as his plan. Can he follow through with those plans? Yes, he can. Bailey. Garrett Bailey, a spin move. Trying to get himself free. Got a screen from the big man. The big man, Jurek, takes the ball on the baseline. You can't guard him. Jurek says, you want to stand in my way? I'm going to take it right past you. He's got 16. Javonte Spencer over to Jabari Spencer. Gunner has to be guarded tightly there by Jurek, as he can pull it at pretty much any time. Jabari feels the contact, misses. Good rebound and finish out there by Ace Anderson. Not yet hit the scoreboard, but he has got himself involved in other ways. Ray. Oh, he thought about it there for a second. He wanted the mid-range. Jurek drives baseline. He's just too big. He says, if you're going to try to guard me, I'm bigger and I'm stronger than you. And he's got this down to a 7-point game. Grace Christian crawling back. Gunner wanted to get over to Javonte Spencer. Backs out and gives it to Gordon. Looks like 2-3 defense it is for Grace Christian. Ray tried to tip it from behind, but a little bit too short anyway. Bailey. Over to Sasinis, who had it most of the time in the first half, but can also drop dimes just like he did right there. What an absolute pass there from Sasinis to Bailey. That's Bailey's 5th point of the game. Gunner. Oh, man. Tough shot. A little bit too strong. Another offensive rebound here from Greater Beckley. Remy swung it out. Missed it. Oh, my goodness. Jurek had a man wide open. I believe it was Ray running the court. Wasn't able to find him. Lane is wide open here right now. If Grace wants to drive it, Ray will. He takes advantage, but not able to finish. Jabari Spencer pushes the tempo. Feels the contact. And too short on the layup. And it's going to be a jump ball. Great defense there by Grace Christian. It's going to stay with Greater Beckley. But nonetheless, some great ball movement there. Great defense there from Grace Christian. After the defensive stop by Greater Beckley. Into the game for Grace is going to be Aiden Lawson. Oh, good pass there. Nice pass there from Gunner. Able to get his teammate Remy involved. Remy, that's his 4th point of the game. Ray. Leading scorer for Grace Christian so far in the second half. And he's going to draw a foul. It's going to be on Gunner. It's going to be Gunner's 2nd foul. First team foul of the second half. Sasinis tried to lob it in. He did. Somehow avoided the travel. Great hustle there from Anderson. Into the paint is Bailey. He takes it in and it's good. Garrett Bailey, nice drive there. He's got 7. Javonte. Corner to Gordon. Gorner. Jabari. Gets it over. Swing pass over to Gunner. Gunner. Jabari Spencer. Over to Javonte Spencer. Beautiful ball movement. And it's good. You can't ask for anything better than that. Isaiah Gordon drills the triple for Greater Beckley. And that'll put the Crusaders back up by 8. Sasinis feeling the man-to-man pressure. He can drop a dime, though, at any point in time. Sasinis might have got away with a little bit of a travel. Nonetheless, it's going to be Greater Beckley ball. One-on-one is Gordon. He felt the pressure from Lawson, but he goes straight into him. 16 on the evening for Isaiah Gordon. Garrett Bailey. And Garrett Bailey, I'm not sure what he was seeing. I believe he got a little bit out of control there. And he turns it straight over. Crusader basketball on the sidelines. Fortunately enough, though, for Grace Christian, this is still a positive for them in this third quarter. They're up 1 point in this third quarter. They were down by 11 at halftime. And Greater Beckley looks like they're going to take the final shot of this third quarter. They're going to take their sweet time as they pass the ball around. Jabari Spencer and Javante Spencer. The brothers pass it around. Jabari Spencer out. Three-pointer. Short. A little bit short there was Murphy. He thought he had a look. Wasn't able to. 8 seconds on the clock. Oh, my goodness. He thought there was way less time on the clock than what there actually was. Jabari Spencer, can he make a pay? No, he can't. Just a little bit short. We still got a close game going into the fourth quarter. 53-43 is the score going into it. 1 minute break, and we're going to be back here from Summersville Arena. My name is Matthew Thomas. We will be right back on the New River Network. Don't go anywhere.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
Alrighty, we are back here at the start of the fourth quarter here at Summersville Arena for the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament, the WVCAT. 10-point lead right now for the Greater Beckley Crusaders. Grace Christian was able to get within 5 there in that third quarter, but unfortunately, Greater Beckley had a response. Will they, though, here in this fourth quarter? Sasinis. Bray with the ball. Nice swing pass there to Lawson. Lawson was trapped. Sasinis was looking at him, almost like he was trying to get the ref to call a little bit of a shoving foul. Didn't see much there anyway. Lawson. And this is a different look than Greater Beckley's had all game. Jurek takes advantage. And he's got 20 on the evening to lead all scorers. Man, Jurek is so dangerous down there in the paint. And his teammates have been able to feed it to him really well off of assists, especially Sasinis. Jabari Spencer into the paint to Gordon. Oh my goodness, he missed it, but he got his own miss. Dodging a bullet there was Isaiah Gordon. He's a great scorer anyway, so I'm surprised he even missed the first one. He's got 18 on the evening. Sasinis, top of the key, and Greater Beckley goes from their 2-3 back into a man-to-man. Sinis, Jurek, he got his man up in the air. Oh, and he missed the layup. He tried to take it with his right hand instead of his left. Gunner, you can't leave him that open, and that's why. Eli Gunner, he drills it, and he's going to tie Jurek with the most in the game. He's got 20 as well. Sasinis, he's going to get himself a screen. Ray, who was pretty heavily involved in the third quarter, he's going to try to get involved early. He turns it over, though, to Jabari Spencer. And Greater Beckley is going to slow this down. They're already up by 13. Gordon goes ahead and passes it to Javante Spencer on the baseline. Gunner, three-pointer. Yes! He can't miss! Eli Gunner. And I've already said this in the first half, but in case you weren't here, we changed his name from Gunter to Gunner. He's got 23. Sasinis, he wants to go right down the middle into the paint. Austin down to Jurek. Jurek, who's been their main man, and he's going to get called for a travel. Good call there. He moved his pivot foot, tried to drag it a little bit. It's a 16-point game. 61-45, and Greater Beckley is opening up this ball game. Jabari Spencer back to Javante. Trying to create some movement. Ray, he's going to steal it. Ray in the passing lane, and he got fouled. And Ray holding his left leg as soon as he went down onto the ground. Well, hopefully he's all right. Bryce Ray, the senior, he went up for the layup, and he was looking for contact as soon as he went up. And he not only drew that contact, but he might have went funny down on that left leg. Immediately as soon as he went down, he started grabbing for it. Bryce Ray, not a super big guy. So hopefully he's all right. Hopefully it's just a cramp. Unless we're going to take an injury timeout here. We're going to take an injury timeout real fast here on the New River Network. Don't go anywhere.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
At Summit Christian Academy, excellence isn't just encouraged, it's expected. With high academic standards that challenge young minds, outstanding athletic opportunities that build strength and character, and an exceptional music program that inspires creativity and confidence, we're proud to serve Southern West Virginia and beyond with a biblical worldview. At Summit Christian Academy, we're developing minds to learn, hearts to serve, and souls to cherish Christ. Learn more at summitfalcons.com.
All right, we're back here at Summersville Arena. Bryce Ray was able to get up with a little bit of assistance, but mostly under his own power. So that is great news for this Soldiers team. Now, the question's going to be about free throws because if you remember before we went to break, Bryce Ray got fouled, and his injury came whenever he was fouled for 2 free throws. So the decision to be made, it looks like Aiden Lawson is going to be the one to shoot the free throws. He's the junior and is not yet to be on the scoreboard. So this is a perfect opportunity for that to happen. Lawson short on the first. If this Soldier team is going to manage to come back and pull off, at this point, what would be a crazy upset, they're going to need those free throws. Or a rebound and a jump ball, it looks like. Yes, Will Conley once again active on the glass. And although the jump ball and possession arrow goes towards Greater Beckley, still at least able to steal a possession arrow. So we'll see if that comes into effect later on in this game. Javante Spencer over to Murphy. Murphy, top of the key, hasn't scored yet in this game. We'll see if he can get on the board. Murphy, Javante Spencer, three-pointer. Little bit strong there from Josh Garlow. And it's going to be out of bounds. The ball will go to Grace Christian with 4:42 left here in the fourth quarter. Now, remember, folks, this game could flip very, very, very quickly. in Grace Christian's favor. They were able to draw within 5 when they were down by 16 earlier. So they've already done it once. Can they do it now with 5 to go? Jurek on the ground, and he walked. And it looks like the coach from Grace Christian, John Edwards, wanted a timeout, and he is arguing with the official that he called a timeout. I'm guessing the official wasn't able to hear him. A little bit of noise here in the arena. Gunner, trapped, gets out of the trap, gets it over to Gordon. Gordon trying to see if he can penetrate this defense some. Oh, nice up and under there. Gordon, three-pointer. Short. But Gunner with 3 soldiers around him. Can't quite come up with the ball. Cicinis one-on-one behind the back. Nice finish there from Cicinis. That's his 9th point of the day. Typically a passer, their leading assist man on the day, but he could definitely score if he wants to. Gunner pressured. Grace Christian trying to get him to speed it up, and they did a little bit. And Grace Christian gets the stop. Cicinis wanted to take it. He will. Takes it baseline, and he turns it over. Man, you can't have that if you're Grace Christian right now in this part of the game. Gunner Murphy, short. Gordon, over, three-pointer. And it's a little bit too strong for Josh Garlow again. Grace Christian with the stop still. Little under 3 minutes to go. Can they attack the paint or get themselves to have a few threes drop and come back in this game? Still a 14-point game, but there is all the time in the world for them to come back. Jurek, no. But he gets his own board, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Good call by the official. Both feet were still on the floor, and the gather hadn't been made yet. Substitution into the game for Grace Christian is going to be number 24, Ace Anderson. Cicinis will be the man to take it out on the baseline. And great news for the Soldiers. Bryce Ray is coming back into the game. All that is such good news for the Soldiers to be able to see after that terrible fall about 10 minutes ago. Garrett Bailey took it in the front court, and Ray, he's going to go right to work. Bailey penetrates. Too strong. But nice rebound there, though. And that's going to go to Ace Anderson, his first 2 points of the game. And just like that, the 16-point lead is carried down to 12. And there's a turnover. 2:03 to go, and it's going to be Grace Christian ball. Don't go away, folks. This game is nowhere near over. The Soldiers have already shown that they could come back once. They drew it back from down 16 already once. Can they do it again with 2:03 to go? If you're the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders coach, I would be absolutely screaming right now at my players to slow the heck down. You do not need to move the ball fast on offense if you're the Crusaders. Slow the ball down and make Grace Christian foul you. But so far, they have not done that yet, and it's led to 4 points. So, with a three-pointer here, Grace Christian could get themselves within single digits. Let's see if it happens here. A little bit of a spillage there on the sideline on the on the Greater Beckley bench. And we got a towel crew. And yep, there it is. Look at the official go. Oh my goodness. He's got himself a little penguin feet as he waddles across the floor. You don't get no better than that. Great work there by our officials. Also, speaking of the games that we've done, this is the third game that I've been pleasured with and had the opportunity to commentate this evening. The officials have done great all 3 games, so great job by the West Virginia Christian Athletic Tournament and our officials. And it's going to be a turnover here by Jurek. And will they slow it down? And Gordon wanted a foul. They will slow it down. Let's see how much time the Crusaders take off the clock. Cross-court pass. 3-pointer here, not a 3 that they needed. If that was the man to take it, it was going to be Gunner. But fortunately enough, Remy able to get himself the rebound. And that's going to be 6 for him on the evening. Sasinis, they need to go. Bailey, 1:13 to go. He gets it down to Jurek. Ray, 3-pointer. Too long. And Greater Beckley is going to slow it down. 14-point lead, under a minute to go. And it looks like Greater Beckley will survive this game. 2 great attempts at a comeback from Grace Christian, but every time they had a comeback up their sleeve, Greater Beckley had a response. These Crusaders would not surrender. But kudos to Grace Christian for not giving up. And to put the nail in the coffin, Jabari Spitzer able to get himself an M1. He's got 13 on the evening. He and his brother Javante Spitzer have worked great this evening. Javante having 5 points and Jabari with 13. Excuse me, I thought that they called it on. I thought they called an M1. It looked like the official called the M1. It was not an M1, so 11 points on the evening. Substitution in for Greater Beckley is going to be number 15. It's going to be Will Brunty. 30 seconds left. And they really want they really want Will Brunty to shoot it. And it's an air ball. And to take it coast to coast was Ace Anderson. A little bit short. On the bright side, though, that's going to put Bryce Ray in double digits with 11. And that'll do it this evening. 65-51 is the final score from Summersville Arena. The Crusaders able to outlast the Soldiers. But don't go anywhere. Here in just a few minutes, we're going to have our post-game show here on the New River Network. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back after this message.
At Access Health, many of our physicians begin their journey here. They trained with us, grew with us, and chose to stay. Because Access Health isn't just where their careers began, it's where they found home. Here, caring means more than medicine. It's knowing your patients and being part of their lives. They've grown with Access Health and with the community that welcomed them. What sets Access Health apart isn't just the care we give, it's the people who grow with us and the community we call home. Access Health. When the need grows, so do we.
Alrighty, and we are back here at Summersville Arena. Closing moments of this game as the Greater Beckley Christian Crusaders able to outlast the Grace Christian Soldiers. Great games here this evening. Really good game, especially with our last game, the single-digit game. But we'll go ahead and give you the stats for the game this evening. So for Greater Beckley, leading scorer goes to Eli Gunner. He had 23 on the evening and absolutely lit up the scoreboard. As for Calvary Baptist, or excuse me, not Calvary Baptist, as for Grace Christian, it was Alexa Jurek having himself also another great evening. He had himself 20 points. So leading scorer for the Soldiers. Rest of the scorers for the Soldiers. Bryce Ray had himself 11 points despite having that injury in the third quarter about midway through it. Garrett Bailey was 7. Asher Sacensis pulling himself in 9 points, and then Ace Anderson with 2. So 5 different scores for the Soldiers team. And as for Greater Beckley, obviously with Eli Gunner with 23. Also, Isaiah Gordon doing great as well, also pouring in 23. So 2 23-point scores for the Crusaders. Keelan Remy had himself 6 points. And then Jabari Spencer with 11. So those are the 5 guys this evening. So each team with 5 scores apiece. And it was a great game overall here. Great games this evening from the Summersville Arena. Can't complain. Very happy to be with you guys here this evening. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors here at the New River Network. And we will see you guys tomorrow for a slate full of games starting in the morning. So this is a shout out. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. This is Matthew Thomas from the New River Network signing out. God bless everyone.
Greater Beckley Christian School is taking applications for the upcoming school year. For over 50 years, we have been providing quality education in light of God's Word. Greater Beckley offers classes for students as young as K-4 through 12th grade. Students enjoy a variety of sports and extracurricular activities. Classes are filling up quickly. Greater Beckley Christian School. Visit our website or call today